Hi guys, it's Simply Amazing here. I'm going to be sharing you how to get the Basketcase trophy with no DLCs. However, I am in the city and I do recommend you being a vampire for this, because being a vampire, once you go out into the sun and then you go back inside, your 10th moonlit will appear and then go away. Also in the city, sometimes your neighbors, depending on what time of night it is, they'll make ruckus or they'll woohoo, they'll do whatever, and they'll come pounding on your door, be like, hey, knock it off, or you can go pound on the door, be like, hey, knock it off, which that can also trigger you to have an angry mood as well, depending on how they react. Because later on in the video, you'll see how that's how Stacy became tense. But besides that, you just want to decrease your fun for that, and then you'll get tense. Ironically enough, I did get the screenshot while I was on a loading screen because the trophy didn't appear when I was waiting in the game. So I do think you actually have to wait the full 24 hours for the trophy to appear. But as you can see, I'm taking care of 2 moodlets right now. I'm taking care of her uncomfortable, and now she's fine. So that's 2 moodlets you want to get out of the way. You don't do this in any order either, so just keep that noted. Now in here, you're going to want to do some preparations for this room. You want to have all your pictures in one room, and you're going to want your sim to actually paint all these different pictures besides the book that's on the wall. The book on the wall, you get that when you reach level 10 in the writing career. If your sim's not that far ahead in the writing career, all you need to do is build on the lot before you move your sim in, buy it, and you're also going to buy a coffee pot as well. This picture is called a book in a framed book. Those are the only 2 things that you're going to need. And besides that, you want to have a sim prior to your current sim that you're going to be getting the trophy with, to paint, a sad picture, an angry picture, confident, playful, and the focused one. As you see, I'm showing you all you just want to go in and enable, disable. You want to keep that going. I don't know if actually pausing the time, I don't know if that really actually stops the 24-hour counter, because you do have to get in and out of all the primary emotions. Just the regular emotions, you don't have to become very flirty or very sad or whatever. But I don't know if the timer actually stops that timer, because I remember before Stacy, she was doing one thing and then she ended up turning fine, but I just don't know that. I didn't really look into it like that, so I don't know that that's a glitch or not. But as you see, I'm just going and showing you all the different paintings. You got the flirty, got the confident, enable, disable, and then I did forget the focused one, but I am going to come back to it, because as you see, Stacy's going to go brew some coffee, and then I'm just like, no, Stacy, now it's time for you to drink your coffee. You do have to drink it twice for to get energized and then to get dazed. But first you want to get that focused out of the way. So we're going to go back and get that. So in a second. Now this is not needed, but I highly recommend you having 2 sims in your household, for the fact that it's easier to get the bored and the embarrassed moodlet from them. I'll cover that once Stacy does that. But because you can find random people around the neighborhood, or your neighbors in the apartment or whatever, but I recommend it's just so much easier with another sim in your household. And that's why you see Toka here, and I'm not doing it with Toka because Toka has to where she won't get tense or anything like that. So sims with those actual extra what they're called, traits, they won't be able to get these trophies. So keep that in mind as well. That's why you want to start off with a fresh, brand new sim. That's why I'm doing this with Stacy. And if you guys couldn't tell, she's actually related. She's actually a twin to Jackson. I know it's not really important to say, but I just figured I'd just say that, because I don't know if you guys are just like, oh, she looks kind of familiar. Yeah, she's Jackson's twin sister that I don't really play as. But yeah, so now Stacy should be drinking this cup of coffee, and she will feel energized. I do show you when she drinks it halfway, you just want to cancel it and go get a new cup of coffee out of the coffee maker, because of the fact that you do need a brand new fresh cup of coffee, and then she will feel dazed. So you want to go over there and just grab another coffee, just kind of cancel out her, like, you know, finishing drinking it and putting it in the sink and washing it. So, you know, you want to do everything that you can to try to save time, even if she still goes to the sink anyway, but whatever. And then she's gonna set it down on the table. And yeah, you don't really want to try to forward time either. I only do because I already got this trophy and I already knew like what to do. And also, I only fast forward the time to try to get her fun to go down. But besides that, you don't really want to forward the time too much. Just to keep that also noted as well. So once she drinks this, next you're going to want to say the same thing. As you see, I'm going to pause right here. Say the same thing twice to whatever sim. I just asked about day 3 times. You can say whatever, as long as it's not flirty, and make sure it's only friendly. So I'm going to ask 3 times. I do cancel the one. I thought she was already going to be bored, but you do have to actually, so I cancel the one. And then I make her ask Toka how's her day. You really want to say it 3 times, because if you don't say it 3 times, then they won't feel bored. Yeah, I don't know why they're like waving to each other in the bathroom, just like, hey, I'm in the bathroom, but I can still talk to you. Thought that was kind of funny when I saw that. Then you want to confess attraction. I didn't try anything else, but I know Toka is unflirty, so Toka's going to be like, oh no, I'm with your brother, because Toka's actually married to Jackson. I just moved him out for trophy purposes to get Toka to actually the trophies easier. So yeah, you just want to finish this conversation that you're having to make your sim bored, and then do the confess attraction. Like I said, I didn't try any others out. I was just trying something that would make Toka feel comfortable. Because normally, like, you can like ask for a hug, which I think that's under friendly, or hold hands. So it doesn't actually have to be under the flirtatious tab. It can just be under like friendly, like ask for a hug, and then they may like reject. As long as they reject, then you're good. So it doesn't matter if you like confess attraction or whatever, or hug. But now I'm gonna have her go sit down and try to lower her fun, because there's no way to actually lower the fun besides speeding up time. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I did this actually before, and like, because this is my second time taking the video of this, because I just did it earlier today, and I did everything in this video besides the fun, besides the tense moodlet. The tense moodlet I got from her actually having her fun lowered down, but the screenshot took on a loading screen, because like I exited the game and I was like, no, I'll see what the problem is later. But yeah, I actually got this screenshot on the loading screen, as you will see here at the end of the video. But I should also quickly mention that's very important that I forgot to tell you guys. You do want your sim to go to sleep. Having the sleep does count as a emotion that they have to feel. If you don't make your sim go to sleep at all, even if they're not tired or not, you won't get the trophy, because it does count. So just keep that in mind as well. Just make your sim go to sleep. But yeah, so I'm just showing you like I said, everything else I did exactly how I'm showing in this video, besides the tense moodlet. I got this a little bit differently inside this, but just lower your fun and you'll be fine. That's how you get it with non-DLC anyway. So yeah, just going over to the fridge and making her eat food, and yep. See, the neighbors are already like being all loud and stuff, so here any minute you'll see the moodlet. As you see, I'm checking her phone. I'm just like, yeah, and then boom, automatically tense because of the neighbors. So, which doesn't last long. That's actually probably one of the best ways to get tense if you don't have the vampires and you do have city living. Is, I mean, it's random, but that's probably the best way to get tense. Because lowering down your fun will take forever. So I don't recommend you have one of the traits that makes your fun decree slower, because if you do, that's gonna totally mess you up. And then besides that, as you can see, she already got happy from eating. Well, she's gonna feel happy here soon from eating a tasty dish. And that's how you get all the moodlets. Normally it's easy to get a happy, because depending on what you have in your house, there can be some decor in your house that'll make your sim feel happy. But just eat animal crackers or whatever, just a simple meal that's not microwavable, and that's it. This is all the emotions within the 24 sim hours. If your trophy doesn't pop right away, just give it a few seconds, or actually have your sim wait the full 24 hours and then see if it pops in. Like I said, mine popped on the trophy screen. So on a loading screen. Oh my god, I keep on saying trophies. I really want you guys to get these trophies. But mine popped on a loading screen, as you'll see here in a second. But this wraps up this video. I hope you guys found this video very helpful, and if you have anything else you want me to make for The Sims 4, just let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!